Good morning. Welcome to day 69 on the Appalachian Trail. It's raining again. So at least got 2 days without rain. So this is looking like it's probably gonna be an all-dayer. Luckily I got my tent broke down as I had just started. It's like 6:30 in the morning now. I started to hear a few drops and just rushed to get everything packed so it wouldn't be as wet. Because I'm nowhere near getting out of this today. So yeah, I'm just sitting here on this little rock, kind of letting it rain a little bit, see what happens. Start getting, climbing up. There's that big old oak tree back there that we stayed by. So anyway, guys, not sure how it's gonna go today. Got a decent climb. I got to get out of the way now. Once I get that climb done though, it's a lot of flat walking, and then we're gonna take that little detour on the road. That's supposed to be pretty flat as well, 4 miles. So, but it's 8 miles just to get there. So try to get that knocked out and, get closer to where we need to be. So that way tomorrow we can try to get to a hostel, shower and do some laundry. So anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you in a bit. So one thing I do want to touch on too, because I've noticed it a lot in Virginia. They have a thing they call PUDs. Pointless ups, downs, section. So this isn't necessarily a PUD, but in a way it is. So we started back over in those fields this morning. Then it had us walk all the way down this field, cut across, just to walk back to the damn section we were at. That's stupid. To me, that's pointless. And that's what's aggravating. It's the same field. It's the same farmer. So why didn't we just cut across sooner? It's stupid. Just like the other day, there were these 2 ups and downs that were steep as hell, hard to climb. And they weren't that big as far as lengthwise, but they were tall. And there was no point to it. Like, you could have followed the river. And we could have came across right here. And that would have cut out a couple 100 yards. Stupid. This is the stupidest you deal with on the AT. When I met a guy who said he was working on it, I said, well, I hope y'all are working on making it more efficient, because there's a lot of pointless areas on the AT. So anyway, that's my rainy day morning rant. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoy your weekend. We'll see you later. Hello, buddy. What's going on? You really get rid. I don't have anything for you. If I did, I'd give it to you. Sorry. I know. I don't have anything. I'm just a dumb human. Playing hide and seek. He's just as curious. It's okay. I'm not gonna mess with you. Yeah. Alright, I'll let you get back. So apparently there's a few of these up in this area. They say the old farmers up in these mountains built them, or could be the aliens. I'm just saying. Although I think if it was the aliens, they look a little cooler like the pyramids. So, I mean, I guess that was a hillbilly attempt at a pyramid, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, just walking through this drizzly forest, trying to get these miles in. Cool thing is tomorrow, just tomorrow, hit another milestone. So that's pretty cool. And should hit Dragon Tooth. So hopefully the weather's nicer than it is today, so we actually have some views from it. But anyway, just gonna keep walking through this little forest. There's more of these little rock formations. For all we know, they might just be burial sites, which makes it even worse for walking through them. I mean, they're just little piles. They made it seem that other one was about the biggest one I had seen so far. So, all right, guys, catch you in a bit. So here's where the shelter was. Some people were trying to make it last night. It's a steep ass 0.4 down. That's almost half a mile. And that means no. Now, supposedly, the only water is down there past the shelter on this whole ridge for another 4 miles. So, playing a little Russian roulette. I've got some water. I've got about almost a liter. And we're gonna try to, thank God it's not hot right now. It's nice and cool. So we're gonna try to really knock out these miles. Get down to that next shelter, which is the day shelter. There's water right there. So, and then once we hit that, we have a 4 mile road walk, and then we'll be pretty much done for the day, in theory. But, you know, like I say, we'll see what happens. So, yeah, that's crazy. Definitely got to pay attention to your map and your apps up here, because even yesterday there was like a nice little 7 or 8 mile hump in between water sources. You just never know. You don't want to get caught out here without any water, especially like yesterday. It was such a hot day. I hit up every water source and drank at least a liter and filled back up. So, all right, guys, we're gonna start making our descent, and then a little bit more of a ridge walk, and then descending down towards that next shelter in the road. So I'll catch you up in a bit. Good Saturday morning. Nice little view from the cliffs. That beautiful valley down there. Got the clouds of rain literally just stopped maybe 10 minutes ago, which is nice. Fog kind of cleared. Give us this view. Not too shabby. All right, guys, have a great weekend. A little bit of cliff walking, just straight down. So that's the trail. Well, keep you on your toes. here. Huh. You know, I don't care nothing about you. Good afternoon, everyone. We were doing a little road walking. So this part back here, you have a river you have to cross. Well, the problem is the bridge is gone or it's condemned. So you have to basically ford the river. Or you have the option to take the high water route, which is basically what I'm doing. It's just a road walk. It's like 4.5 miles, just basically around the mountain. So the nice part about it is I don't have to climb, just these little hills on the road, and I am a-okay with that. So it's funny because somebody posted it was a nice flat walk. Not really flat, you're in the mountains regardless. And then somebody else said, oh yeah, there's like no traffic. Beautiful scenery, which it is. There's a nice little creek down there that we're following. It is pretty, a little breaks it up. Although, of course, as soon as I started walking it, the sun comes out. So now I'm gonna sweat to death. But anyways, looks like there's some nice houses up here. And, you know, and technically they say that because with all, you know, when you have heavy rains, sometimes the river's not safe to cross. That's why they have this route. But it does count on your miles for the ATC. So it's not cheating. It's called working smarter, not harder. And no offense, skipping one ridiculous mountain climb, because Virginia climbs have been stupid lately. As you saw in my rant earlier, I am okay with being smart enough to bypass one of them and do a little road walking. So yeah, that's what I plan to do anyway in the Shenandoah, is walk to the Blue Ridge Parkway, the Skyline Drive. So you see more. I did find out though that if you do walk through the actual trail, you still can't hit all the waysides where there's food and all. So that's pretty cool. Look at that, that is a pretty little creek down there though. Makes me kind of want to go swimming in it. If there's a lower spot for me to get down to earlier or coming up, I might. That's a nice little house. I keep forgetting it's the weekend. But yeah, so yeah, if that opportunity presents itself, I'll definitely go swimming. But yeah, you know, somebody had posted about this walk. They're like, you know, choose your own adventure. It still counts. It's not cutting. And who cares? It's my trip. Do what I want. And if anybody has a problem with it, come out here and walk the miles. Because I've damn near walked 700 miles. In fact, tomorrow we'll hit 700 miles. So yeah, that's definitely a pretty low property. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep on walking, and if I see anything else, I'll let you guys know. All right, see you. Man behind me mowing the lawn, cracked open his beer, put it up and salute to me, and started chugging as he's mowing. America. That's how we do it down here in the South. It's a pretty little road walk. There are some nice houses out here. Nice little cabin right over here. Man, I kept seeing this river. I want to go in it so bad, and everywhere I looked said no trespassing signs. I'm hoping when I get up here, it does merge up here with the dirt forest road that takes me back to the trail. I'm hoping I can get in over there because I really do want to dip. It's been hot, I'm sweaty. Stripped down to my boxers, jump in that cold water for a minute. Let's hope so. All right, guys. So there's the creek we went swimming in, but we went further down, away from everybody. This bridge, when I walk, man, that thing wobbles like crazy. I do not trust it. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a house right over there. Must have been the one people are talking about. They feel like people steal your stuff, you leave it. All right, we are heading up. There is a shelter 1.2 up. However, that shelter is like a 0.4 down. So I'm not really trying to do that, although these stairs look sucky. It's only 5:30, so I feel like I should go a little more. It'll make my day shorter tomorrow. There is a campsite, some water up top. They say not to drink this water. This is so close to the road, blah, blah. That water looks better than some of the water I've gotten. All right, anyway, guys, I guess I'm gonna start climbing, make my day shorter tomorrow. It's only 5.6 to Dragon Tooth. That's what we'll hit in the morning. I'm not gonna try to push for it today. It's a good little climb. And you can't camp there, although you can take the bypass from Dragon Tooth down the mountain and camp close to there. But that's a little too much, so instead, we're gonna camp up here, somewhere close to the shelter, probably a little further. There is another water source. And then hit up Dragon Tooth early in the morning and then climb down. And there is actually a little convenience grocery store type place, like not even a mile off the trail. And the hostel I'm going to, they actually resupply there. So I might just hit that up first thing in the morning and then hitch up. So we'll see. All right, guys.